except for just a couple of those. You can see what was above the water and what was below the water just by the difference in the coloration of that sediment. Alright, as we get closer to the Hoover Dam, you'll notice that these mountains around Lake Mead and the whole Lake Mead recreation area are a little bit different than the mountains that we saw over on the west side of town. That's because these mountains are all solid lava rock dating back to ancient lava flows and ancient volcanoes. When it's maybe 110, 112 degrees in Las Vegas, because of all of this lava rock, it actually heats up a little bit hotter, anywhere between 8 to 10 degrees hotter out here than even in Las Vegas. So on a hot summer day, you can reach temperatures in excess of 120 degrees. So definitely want to be careful out here during the summer months. There are that was replaced back in 2010 when they built the Hoover Dam Bypass Highway. They started working on that in 2005 because after the attacks on 9/11 back in 2001, the Hoover Dam was completely shut down for all traffic and tourism. So for safety and security reasons, so all of that traffic had to get rerouted about 2 hours south of here into a couple small little communities that were not designed to handle that much traffic. So it was kind of a nightmare for travelers coming in and out of Nevada from Arizona. So the government decided they needed to build a bypass highway just in case they needed to shut down the Hoover Dam again in the future. They wouldn't have impact on traffic like it did back after the attacks on 9/11. So in just a moment, like I said, we'll be driving on that old highway that drives right across the top of the Hoover Dam. We'll be doing that as well in a few moments. You can no longer actually drive all the way through into Arizona. It's no longer a thoroughfare, so once you get over to the Arizona side at the top of the hill, that gate is closed. You have no other choice but to turn around and travel in and out of here. So the bypass was definitely a long time coming. Like I said, they finished that tourism as well. And so there was military on the tops of all of these mountaintops, basically surveying the skies, making sure that our enemies weren't going to try to blow up the Hoover Dam from the air. So unfortunately, nothing like that happened. The Hoover Dam still remains. And this year we are celebrating the 90th birthday of the Hoover Dam. We are 10 years away from the 100th centennial anniversary of the Hoover Dam. So they are doing some renovation projects, kind of sprucing the place up, getting ready for that big celebration. But like I said, we will be entering into the security checkpoint here in just a moment. We're going to pretty much bypass the normal automobile line where they got us going over to the tour bus and our... Gotta beat the bus. All right, we're gonna make one more stop right up here at this toll booth. We'll pay our little commercial toll. This is actually where you can park and go up on top of the Memorial Bridge, which was part of the Hoover Dam Bypass Highway. We'll see that from the bottom level here in just a second. So we'll be able to get some good photos of that bridge in the background. Like I said, unfortunately, that's not part of this tour. That would just take too much time. So we are going to drive across the bridge to this side. We'll park in the parking garage. I'll let you guys off there. That will be the next opportunity for a restroom as well. So probably as we come around this corner, you can see the Pat Tillman Michael Callahan Memorial Bridge. That bridge stands at 900 feet or 300 meters above the Colorado River. It stretches for 1,900 feet or about 600 meters connecting Nevada to Arizona. You see all of the guests up there looking down upon us. So we'll be driving over that bridge once we leave, when we head into Arizona towards the Grand Canyon. And as we come around this next corner, looking off to your right, you'll be able to see the Colorado River down there below of the Hoover Dam. Like I said, they're only operating that dam at about 10% of its design capacity, so not a whole lot of flow coming out of it right now. But this whole area through here is known as Black Rock Canyon. They chose the site for the world's largest dam because of the overall width and the depth of the canyon. It was a perfect site for the world's largest dam. The Hoover Dam no longer holds that distinction. We pretty much got out of the dam building business back in the 1960s and 70s, so the rest of the world has been able to catch up with us. But like I said, this was the world's largest dam for many, many years. Probably ranks right around 10th or 12th in the world, and it is the third. Coming up on the left, you'll see these towers with the Nevada time clock out in front. Those are known as the intake towers. So there are two sets of intake towers, two over here on the Nevada side, so the water actually flows through those cylinders, which connects to a pipe which is right underneath us, which flows right into the Nevada power plant, which is just to the right of us over here on the riverside. So once the water flows through there, it turns those giant turbines, and then it's released to flow down for the rest of the Colorado River. So two intake towers on the Arizona side, two on the Nevada side. The Colorado
We ride
River
in a
does act
helicopter.
as the natural boundary between Nevada and Arizona. So right here, this little placard on the left, that signifies the halfway point between the two states. So right there, you can stand and have 1 foot in Nevada and 1 foot in Arizona. And during the winter months, here in a couple weeks, but in the Pacific time zone and 1 foot in the Mountain time zone, it'd be 1 hour difference from one another. So kind of a fun little spot right there for some photos. And we are officially on the Arizona side. The next thing we're going to see over here.
Unahin ko muna ito i-video. Yan.
Hello!
Nita, where are you going? Ayun isa. Nagkokoda ko.
Mars! Where are you? Sila, oh.
Siya pa yung photographer, oh. Iba kasama ni Barry doon, oh.
Dito naman tayo, wala pa tayong
Oo.
Wala ko na kaya ka.
Juicy pa, oh.
Sumama ka sa kanila. Sama ka sa kanilang dalawa.
Water literally was going around this dam right here where the dam is at now. So then they started basically pouring concrete once they took it all down to the bedrock. Once they started pouring concrete, they literally dropped a bucket of concrete every 75 seconds. They did that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 363 days a year. The only 2 days that they were closed was Christmas Day and on the 4th of July. Besides that, they worked around the clock. At the height of construction, there was about 5,000 workers working at the Hoover Dam. 6 different companies all working in collaboration with one another to build the world's largest dam. Back in those early days, like I said, there was no roads or highways to bring in supplies. So the only way they could bring in supplies was via railroad.
Nasaan na sila?
Hello!
Iniwan.
Las Vegas. Hintay ko kayo, ikunan ko muna to.
Dito ka pa. Dit, kuha mo ka na ulit.
Naririnig kayo dito. Sige.
Ready? One more.
Okay. Walang.
Yeah, and where are you living? In the Philippines? And where?
And she lives in
And you are coming from the same town.
Yeah. Touch me.
Elementary in the Philippines.
Manila.
Busy, oh.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah. Do you know Frankfurt? Frankfurt, where the airport is? So, between Frankfurt and Paris.
We have been here before. Our new friend. See, ano sa akong kanya?
What did you say?
I'm still remain silent as of now.
Ano masasabi mo?
Wala po.
Talap.
Your Honor, guilty. Para kasi ano eh.
I have the right to remain silent.
Yan, close up mo na yung Joshua.
Ayan, Joshua 3. Yan, oh.
Papakuha kasi sa Joshua.
Sakit na narikat yung hita ko. Walang sa tubig pa.
Huh?
Basta umihi ka. No.
Joshua 3. Ayan, oh.
Busik yung tubig.
Joshua 3. Daming Joshua 3.
Maganda, marami. Diyan, amor, maganda dyan. Picture tayo dito. Dito ng lumit eh. Diyan, sa gitna. Yan.
Ayan. Joshua 3. Oh. Ganap mo.
Cellphone.
So,
Joshua 3.
ayan, Joshua 3.
Okay, let's go.
Joshua 3. Ayan, oh.
Ayan.
Ako din.
Ayan, oh. Celebrant. Birthday celebrant, oh. Ha?
Yes, we
Oh,
are
iba, oh.
here in Canyon, Arizona. Welcome.
Joshua Tree.
Arizona.
Oh, Joshua Tree. Ayan. Okay. Bye-bye you. See you again. The other vlog.
Pinipigilan mo yung ano. Nga.
Ano to? Joshua Tree. Cactus. Joshua Tree.
Same pronunciation, just different sounds.
Kita ko.
Oh, eto kami. Eto kami sa Grand Canyon. Yan, there's the Grand Canyon. Yan. Yan.
Grand Canyon.
That's on the way back anyway. Mamaya na lang daw.
Kaya na lang daw mag-picture.
Kami regalo ni website.
Ayan, pala.
Ayaw na nga.
Ako. Ito yung main, ano ba eh? Maganda. Nasaan ba? Maganda magbukas eh. Kaya tumagal ka. Pwede video.
Ah, video-video ha. Oh.
Sila, Mare.
Paring lanting oh. Video-video. Yan.
Sige na.
Okay.
Come on, Mare. Halika pa.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Dalawa naman.
Oh, ako video-video. Alright. Take a picture here. It's free. Right. Okay.
Ay, sila Pinoy.
Oh,
Palagay hindi nagkakalay mo edad
ito,
natin.
kita-kita mga Pinoy.
yeah.
From ano?
Valenzuela.
Valenzuela.
Sa ano, dyan ako sa ano, sa LA kayo? Dito sa ano, sa LA kayo?
Grabe ang mga ano natin.
Oh, hindi kita rito dito siguro.
Tingnan natin, reset muna natin ha. Ayaw, nakala. Kahit na ano, maglagay ng pera.
Dito kami sa nabili.
Sabi ni Ayan, bakit
Oh, si Amor, baka hindi nakatingin.
Ako may gagalaw kayo.
Ayun.
Oo nga naman.
Oh, tayo.
Ano ka ba?
Hindi pa.
Ayan, papakita natin yung ano.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yan ba ang sasakyan natin? Kala ko susunduin tayo.
Hindi, pupunta pa tayo doon sa Guano ko.
Ah, okay.
She makes us a little.
Lumpia. Oh, eto.
Yeah, good.
Hello.
Hello, cool.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. This is Eagle Point. Back in 1920, all the way 1960, they used to mine guano here in the Grand Canyon.
They used to use guano for many things. Bat poop. They used to use it for fertilizer, for gunpowder, for ammunition, even dynamite back in the day. Also, back in the day, when they were doing construction of the Hoover Dam, they used a lot of bat poop to blow up the rocks at Hoover Dam with bat poop. Also, back in the day, they used to use guano for pottery, pottery cookware, pottery dishes, pots, and pans. So imagine having your beautiful mother, your beautiful wife cook you a
Dapat.
Why venue?
Ayun. Ito, iba na namang part ito ng ano. This one. Look at that.
Clouds, ang ganda ng clouds pa.
Ah.
Bato-bato to. Uy. Ako, baka tayo mahulog.
Ganda ng view.
Ay, baka camera dyan.
Wala.
Ikaw naman. Oh, dahan-dahan.
Uy, dahan-dahan kayo ha. Ano yan? Matari.
Uy, hanggang dyan na lang kayo.
Nandito lang.
Nahulog ka rin. Wala ka ng buhay. Hindi ka na mabubuhay.
Yan. Nakakatakot. Huwag kayo tumabi.
Oh.
Baka mga walang kitang nagbibideo. Sige, walang kitang nagbibideo.
Yeah.
Sige, lakad tayo ito.
Ganda din o, i-video mo doon.
Ayan, pupunta. Unti-unti.
Yan.
Ayos ng pwesto. Keep 5 feet. Sabi nila, keep 5 feet from edge. So, 5 feet away. Bato-bato. Kailangan titignan mo din yung daan. Kasi minsan ganun nangyayari sa akin. Nakatingin doon. Daan hindi. Itulak mo yung bato. Ah?
Hello again. Dito kami sa Colorado River. Oh, ito ang aking mga kasama. Ayan, kung kayo aalis sa pwesto at iikutan ko kayo.
Baka mahulog ka.
Hindi, dito lang tayo. Ayan.
Hello sir, I'm Fernando.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ayan, oh. Oh, tingin dito ulit.
Hello!
Okay.
Fernando of the Aba.
Oh. Ayan, oh.
Ayun ang Colorado.
Nasaan?
Can you hear me, Fernando?
Ah, ito.
Singer pala. Singer.
Haba eh.
Ito, napakaganda. Lalim. Colorado River.
Uy, Beres. Kita mo ba?
Okay. Ito. Napakaganda. Amazing view. Look at this. Grabe. Ang ganda-ganda. Yan.